Have you ever wondered what goes on inside your pet's head? What if your big, goofy dog realized that the small, quiet cat is actually a certified genius? Today, we're diving into a hilarious and heartwarming story called The Better Bone, about a dog's dawning realization that he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. And that's perfectly okay. Our story starts in a sunny backyard with Bruno, a big, lovable boxer who lives life at full throttle. His whole world revolves around his favorite red rubber bone and the eternal, unwinnable war against squirrels. He's all heart and pure chaos. One minute he's celebrating a glorious victory over his bone. The next he's launching himself at a squirrel, only to crash into a lawn chair and slide face first into the fence. To him, it's a near victory. He's thrilled. Watching all this from the porch is Maya, a sleek Siamese cat. She's the picture of calm, processing Bruno's antics with a quiet, almost invisible sigh. She knows something he doesn't. Brute force isn't always the answer. Later, inside, the glorious smell of cooking chicken fills the air. Bruno is practically melting with desperation by the kitchen gate, muttering about how he'd trade his precious bone for just one tiny piece. But then, Maya makes her move. She doesn't beg or whine like Bruno. Instead, she saunters in, gives their human, Sam, a delicate leg rub, and lets out a perfectly crafted, pathetic-sounding meow. It works like a charm. Sam drops a piece of chicken, which Maya neatly catches before disappearing. Bruno is left speechless. His simple dog world just got a little more complicated. He saw her make that sound like a key turning a lock he didn't even know existed. The next day, disaster strikes. Bruno's beloved bone is stuck under the deck, just out of reach. He tries everything, digging, ramming, even trying to lick it closer. Nothing works. He collapses in a heap of melodrama, bidding his bone a heroic farewell. But Maya has been watching. She hops down, assesses the situation, and puts a plan into action. She drags the garden hose over, points the nozzle at the bone, and then looks pointedly at the faucet. Bruno, bless his heart, is completely lost. He thinks it's a new game. With an exasperated sigh, Maya taps the faucet with her paw. Suddenly, a light bulb goes on in Bruno's head. Water. He turns the faucet, and a jet of water shoots out, pushing the bone free. Bruno is ecstatic, but more than that, he's in awe. He looks at Maya not as just a cat, but as a water bone genius. How did her brain even do that? Maya, of course, just casually licks a paw, as if solving complex physics problems is just another Tuesday. After the hose incident, Bruno starts seeing Maya in a whole new light. He becomes her shadow, observing her clever tricks. He watches, mind blown, as she cleverly nudges a pen off the coffee table to make Sam move, so she can steal the comfiest, sunniest spot on the couch. He sees her calmly fix the stuck automatic pet door by simply batting away a tiny cobweb from the sensor. A problem he'd been trying to solve by ramming his head into it. He even tries to imitate her magic chicken-getting meow, but all that comes out is a strangled, guttural noise that only earns him a confused look and a dry kibble. Maya just closes her eyes, suffering from secondhand embarrassment. Bruno is learning that there's a whole other level to this game of life, and Maya is playing chess while he's still figuring out how to eat the checkers. One night, a fierce thunderstorm rolls in. Bruno, who is terrified of thunder, is a trembling mess behind the couch, convinced the sky is angry and breaking apart. Maya, unfazed by the storm, is annoyed by his whimpering. She sees Sam's tablet on the coffee table and has an idea. She taps the screen on, bats it off the table so it lands propped up in front of Bruno's hiding spot, and hits play on a nature documentary. A majestic lion appears on screen, roaring. At first, Bruno flinches, but then he peeks. He sees the lion isn't roaring in anger, but at another line, it's not rage, it's communication. Another thunderclap booms, and this time, Bruno's panic is replaced by fascination. He whispers, the big sky cat is just talking. He slowly creeps out from behind the couch and sits beside Maya, watching the screen. For the first time, he understands. Maya didn't just distract him. She used the moving picture window to explain the storm. She's not just smart, she's wise. In that moment, Maya looks at him with a newfound respect and starts to purr, a soft, comforting sound. The next morning, everything is different. The sun is out, and a changed Bruno walks over to Maya. He drops his most prized possession, his red rubber bone, at her paws. It's the ultimate offering. But Maya doesn't want his bone. She gently pushes it back, toward him. Then, she does something extraordinary. She walks to a warm, sunny spot on the patio, lies down, and looks back at him. Then, at the empty space beside her. It's a clear invitation. And in that moment, Bruno finally gets it. The smartest one in the house doesn't want his treasure. She wants his company. His tail wags so hard, his entire body wiggles with joy. He plops down beside her with a happy sigh. The world suddenly seems more interesting, more manageable. He realizes he doesn't need to understand everything, because he has a brain he can borrow. Content and at peace. He leans against his genius friend and closes his eyes, a goofy smile on his face. Maya leans back, purring, watching over the world for both of them. This story is a wonderful reminder that everyone has their own unique strengths. Sometimes, the strongest bonds are formed when we recognize and appreciate the intelligence of others, even if it comes in a small, furry, and slightly smug package. What did you think of Bruno and Maya's journey? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartwarming stories.